Good morning. Tuesday morning, I'm just heading into Parliament. So what am I up to this week? Yesterday, my day started in Parliament with a meeting with people from Ukraine to talk about the situation there, and then after that, a couple of other meetings. Then met with SGN. It was a reception, so it wasn't just me, to talk about their investment infrastructure in Scotland, and they also operate in the south of England as well, so that was really useful. And then after that we went up to Octopus Energy's headquarters, which is just beside Oxford Circus tube station, quite handily. And the exciting stuff there was that they were talking about how they're looking quite hard at investing more in Scotland, creating more jobs, possibly through manufacturing, which I thought was quite interesting and great for Scotland, of course, as well. And there's quite a few Scottish Labour MPs there. So I'm going in this morning. There's a debate on driving standards for young people, and this is following a number of accidents where people not long after they passed their test, having some of them, I guess, still at school, killed, and just thinking about whether or not the driving test is constructed correctly for those younger people. So that should be quite an interesting debate. This afternoon I think there'll be a 10-minute rule bill on the WASPy women situation, and just want to spend a few seconds on that. So I absolutely support the WASPy Women campaign and their fight for fair compensation, but the challenge is where we find funding for that. So the 10-minute rule bill this afternoon, it'll probably be this is a mechanism that gives an MP 10 minutes to raise a bill in Parliament. As far as I know, virtually none of them actually have any impact because there's seldom time to progress them further. The bill itself just asks the government to look at the issues. It doesn't talk about how much the proposer would like to see spent on it, and it's coming from an SNP MP, and nor does it talk about where that money can be found. So, it's absolutely right that questions are raised about this, and a number of us in Parliament are looking quite constructively about how we find a solution. But I think just demanding action without defining what that action is or how it will be funded and using a mechanism which is unlikely to succeed, I don't think it's particularly helpful, to be honest. There's other ways of raising things in Parliament which would force a formal vote, whereas the vote in the 10-minute rule bill tends to be MPs can vote more or less as they wish, I think. Certainly, I think there's only been one vote on a 10-minute rule bill since I was elected in July, so that maybe tells you where we are. With that, nonetheless, let's hope that there is a constructive look at this going forward. But I'm not sure this 10-minute rule bill is the way to do that, although I do welcome the publicity for the campaign. So other highlights this week is I'm going to Buckingham Palace tomorrow, so hopefully see the King and the Queen, but that's not been confirmed. Huge week for them, of course. I think I was going to say Prince Charles. The King was in Auschwitz yesterday, marking International Holocaust Memorial Day. The amount of Jewish people that were killed there, and others of course, but largely Jewish people that were killed there, marking the 80th anniversary of the liberation of that camp. Really important day, so it was great to see the King there representing the country. Another thing he's done recent days is much more trivial but also important to me, but not as important as Holocaust Memorial Day, is he was at a parkrun on Saturday, and people that know me know that I love parkrun. And so it was great to see him there. I've not checked to see what his time was. Judging by what he was wearing, I'm not entirely sure that he did run the course. But nonetheless, it's great that he's supporting that fantastic scheme. Okay, I hope that gives you some idea of what I'm up to this week. If you're subscribed to my newsletter, you should have got my newsletter yesterday evening. If you've not subscribed to it yet, I'll put a link in the comments below so that you can. Okay, whatever you're doing, I hope you have a great day. Oh, before you go, I should show you what I got from Octopus Energy yesterday evening to take home. A wee octopus. Isn't that cute? Well worth my trip down here, I guess. Whatever you do, have a great day.